PC maintenance repair workshop, and what we do here is actually we have all the girls disassemble the computers, and then we have them reassemble the computers, trying to make them aware of how the computer works, the memory modules, the power supplies, the CD, everything, the data storage, and then they put them back together. We have them power them back on and show them how they work and log on to the systems, and they do actually fire back up, and we give them a very brief tutorial on how to partition hard drives and so forth.
So we are here at the LEGO Mindstorm's robot workshop, and the girls are building robots right now out of Legos, and when they're finished building them, they will program them using a computer and download their programs from the computer so that the robot can run all by itself.
First we had to build the robot, and we mostly built the basic robot, and then we added on different attachments for each mission, but we combined a bunch of the missions.
They're going to have sensors on the robots that the robot will interact with the environment, and the sensors can do things like figure out how far it is from something, or it can be sensitive to light, or if the robot bumps into something. It's not pre-designed. The girls decide, do we want it to go forward? Do we want it to make loop-de-loops? Do we want it to bump into something and say, whoopee? These are the kinds of things that they can do. And they do that. They love to use the sounds and the lights, and there's a little screen where they can put, last time the girls put a little smiley face that appeared on the screen. So fun things like that.
There are people who are anthropologists who study that. And then there are scientists who look at fingerprints, who look at DNA, and there are just tons of careers. Footprints, there you go, fibers. Fingerprints, blood, weapons, bullets, so ballistics, those are all evidence. Again, it's going to look like spider webs, maybe, or cotton.
We're with the Oakland Zoo, and we're with the young ladies, teaching them about making seed balls, pollinators here in the local California community, and the native versus non-native plant species in California. And so all these seeds that they're making their seed ball is our native species, and roll it. There you go. And that'll make a nice round ball. And now, so they can take this seed ball and plant it at home. They can drop it along the side of the trail as you're going hiking, and they're going to be growing native plants in California.
We're learning about how to protect ourselves against chemical exposures and noise, and so we wear personal protective equipment to protect our eyes, our skin, our face, our respiratory tract by wearing respirators, gloves. Let's show everybody how we get dressed up in our PPE. Is she fully covered? Is she okay?
No.
What does she need to do?
Cover her hands.
Yes, cover her hands. Absolutely. How we wear our equipment, and the right equipment matters, right?
Yeah, what we're doing is taking these copper pennies and making them silver. Okay, there we go. How do they look?
Oh, wow. They're silver.
Yeah, very silver.
Cool.
We are playing with vacuum. We're seeing what vacuum does to things.
All the air is trying to get out of the balloon so it expands.
Let's take a look. Whoa! So we're pulling the air molecules outside.
Ready to pop.
Hey, look, see?
Oh my gosh, it's like
Kind of
going
expanding
to drop. Cool.
So pushing against the sides of the bell jar. Take a thermometer. These pumps are the ones that create the vacuum, take out all those air molecules and air, and they go through the pump and then out this exhaust. It's called an oil mist filter. And finally we have this bell jar. This is where all the vacuum is. Inside we have a small gauge, vacuum gauge. We have a beaker with water. We have 2 thermometers. And then I need somebody who's actually going to read the temperature. I need somebody to read this thermometer. Get close enough to read it. Water also has this property called super cool. So what's happening to the top of the surface?
0.
Right. So it was -2, and then suddenly it went up to 0 and ice formed.
And then pump it.